All right, good morning everybody, or afternoon or evening, wherever you're at. I'm going to be showing you today about a really cool experience, and you can see, actually I videoed this on my YouTube channel as well, but when I was in Florida for spring break in March 2021, we got to see one of the Falcon 9 SpaceX rockets take off. And so I don't have a bunch of pictures because I was trying to video the whole thing, but I did get one picture which you can see here. And so on this page, I've got a lot of other things that I cut on my Cricut machine so that it would help me remember the experience, but also highlight just the one picture that I have. So all of these things were cut using the Cricut machine. You can see here I have a SpaceX rocket, and actually use the pen function and then the cut function to make that work. These lines are so thin, if I tried to cut that, it just would not have come out nicely, and so sometimes I use the pen with finer detail work. I do want to show you a good technique for putting together items that need to be placed really precisely that you've cut on your Cricut machine. So I've got the logo here, and what I'm going to do is, this is the outside of the logo, and I am going to go ahead and put this on the page, but I want to show you how I'm going to place all the rest of that so that it makes sense. And hopefully I have enough tape for this project, and I'm just going to get a little bit all the way around here. I have to tell you that being there was just an incredible experience. If you're ever in Florida, there is an app that tells you when the rockets are going off. We were at one super early in the morning. There were probably another 100 people there at the site we were watching, but it's just incredible. You see it happening, and then all of a sudden there's a rumble. And if you watch my video on YouTube, you can hear the rumble a little bit, but then you can hear the whole crowd go, "Oh!" So, all right, so I've placed the main part of the logo. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the part that was cut out, and I'm gonna take it very carefully here. Let's get out all my other pieces. These need to go up there. And I'm going to put that back into the cutout, and then it becomes really easy to place things. Now I'm going to use a glue pen. I think I bought this from Creative Memories. It just makes it a little easier than trying to get tabs in here. This one is coming near the end, so I got to make sure that it's working. All right, we'll put this in and see. I think it is. So see, I'm just placing it right back in. Now on the 0, instead of putting glue on the page, I'm going to put it on the back of the number itself, because I don't want to accidentally put glue where the cutout part is. So there we go. That's in place. See how much easier this is than trying to get everything to land in the right spot? This puts it exactly where it is supposed to be. I'm hearing my cat in the background, so if he jumps up here, I'm sorry. Forgot to close that door. I think on this bigger piece, I will use some sticky tabs, a little bit of glue up here in the corner. So you can see how much easier it is to put all the pieces together without having to measure. I do this a lot when I've got very complicated cuts. This one is not too complicated, but I thought it would be a great example to show everybody how the process works. And get a little bit of glue in here, up in the corner. Again, glue. And now just take my tool very carefully. Oops, that too did not stick down, so I don't know that the glue was moving at that time. So we'll start again. Yeah, I can see it better now. I don't think I had it coming out. This is an old glue stick about out of glue. There we go. Okay, gonna put that away. Okay, had one move just a little bit here, so use this tool. And I can get it in place, push down. Yeah, you can see some of these are wanting to come back up. There we go. Just use my hand to get them down solidly, and then you can see, look at that. So have the template left. I don't think I'll keep that, probably just chuck that. And get this black piece of paper out of the way as well. So there we go, we've got one part of it done. Now the second part is going to be a little more difficult because I don't have a template for it, but I can kind of see where my pieces are here. So I'll go ahead and put this down first. I made these quite a while ago. I've been collecting basically the whole of 2021 albums worth of material so that I could put it all together quickly on these videos. And the reason for that is that a lot of this Cricut work takes a long time. I have bordered this or framed it in silver, which is the same silver I've used here on part of the SpaceX logo. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to place everything over here first and then stick it down because I want to make sure that it's all going to fit well. So I usually don't stick stuff down without very carefully laying it out first. Yeah, now you can see that. I was a little worried you wouldn't be able to see this very well on this background, but I like that it's kind of subtle. You have to look for it. Okay, I think I need to go up a little more. Here's the little legs that make the SpaceX logo. Okay, now I think I can come back a little bit. Okay, and then this is the Falcon 9 logo, which is the kind of rocket that it was. And I think that the logo's like that. There we go. Okay, so now I have everything in place. I'm going to start putting the big stuff down first. So we'll put the photograph. And as I say in every video, don't use your fingers to push this down. Use a old piece of photo that you've cut off from some other project. And that way you can use the reverse side of that, press down. It does not scratch the photo and it does not leave fingerprints. And then let's do this next. And I think I'm going to put this down with tape. I think I can, yeah, there we go. I can get just a little piece on. If I couldn't have done that, I would have used the glue pen again. But I thought I could get this measurement in. Okay, so make sure that's flat. There we go. All right, that's in place. Now see, I usually will do the bigger pieces first, and then the smaller pieces after that. Now I think I am going to have to go back to the glue pen. Oops, you're not able to see what I'm doing here. I'll just move everything up here a little bit. Here we go. Get the glue pen going again. And put these in place. I'm holding the glue pen in my mouth. Sorry, Mom. I have just found that if I keep the glue pen in my mouth with the glue facing down, that it's going to be much more likely to stay at the bottom of the pen. Oops. I do not think I got much glue on this one. Oh, I think I did. You know, sometimes you find out that stuff doesn't work on certain textures, and I'm wondering if that's what's going on here. This paper, oh yeah, well, that's working. This is very slick paper. All right, now I think the best thing is going to be to work upwards on this to make sure that I can balance it all. I exaggerated the silver part of this X because I wanted it to be bigger on the page. So it's a little more exaggerated than the real logo. And you can see here, I'm going to be moving down everything as I go. And there we go. Getting it lined up. Yeah, I know, you're having a hard time seeing here because I'm creating shadows. I'm sorry about that. I guess now that I have a better camera, I need to get some better lighting so you can see all these things. The problem with this setup on this page is it's very shiny, and my lighting, which works great for scrapbooking, does not work great for recording. I'll show you. See, well, it's giving a little bit of a glare, but I'll leave that on and maybe it'll help us see it a little bit more. Okay, there's the A. We'll get there. One more letter to go. Again, this was at Port Canaveral, Cape Canaveral. We were at Port Canaveral where we were watching it by the cruise ships. You can see it kind of across an inlet way, but absolutely incredible. Like I said, if you're in that area, Port Canaveral, Cape Canaveral, Cocoa Beach, that area, and you hear that one of these is going to go off, boy, I would really recommend that you get it. So there we go. SpaceX, the two logos, my one photograph. I'll link to my video of it taking off at the end of this video, and love to have you subscribe to my channel. Keep scrapbooking, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Keep scrapbooking. Take care.